Hey there, it's Guillermo. We're here at Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Plaza. We're gonna go check out Southern Girl Desserts. Hey there, I'm here with Shoneji and Catarah from Southern Girl Desserts. What do we have here? Looks amazing.
Your life. That's what you have.
I'm getting I'm smelling all the life and I'm seeing all the life, and tell me about my life.
So these are just a few of many things that we do here. These are our cupcakes. We have some of our daily flavors, red velvet, the chocolate lemon, our signature dessert, which is the sweet potato pie cupcake.
Okay, I gotta try that.
Yes, absolutely. Here, but for the most part, Southern Girl Desserts is a Southern-inspired bakery. The things that she and I grew up on, the things that we know. So we stick to those flavors. Everything is like a Southern-inspired flavor, something
It feels that way when you walk into the shop.
Well, good. That was the goal.
I feel at home, you know. I said your names, but tell me where you're from. Talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
How it's influenced this business.
Okay. Well, I'm Catarah Coleman, and I'm from Green Cove Springs, Florida, which is north part of Florida near Jacksonville. And what kind of brought all this on is I'm a country girl, so it was always cake and dessert on somebody's table at home, and then when the holidays came, it was just like dessert galore. And I think those experiences are what influence what you see here today.
I'm Shoneji Robison. I'm actually from Sarasota, Florida. Where we're from, the stories are pretty much the same. The desserts are always the star at any holiday or gathering or what have you. And one of the things that, you know, Catarah tells all the time, like when she first moved here, she couldn't find some of those things that, you know, we were used to back home. And I think most people coming from the South have that similar experience when we come to LA.
Right.
And that is kind of what helped to birth this.
So you started this business. I sort of got the picture, but it sounds like it was started in your apartments, and then you guys started taking orders, and then you were working in a co-op kitchen. Can you talk a little bit about that, starting this bakery business?
She and I actually didn't even really know each other.
Okay.
We attended the same university.
Yeah.
Which was?
Florida A&M.
Okay.
Rattlers.
And we had, you know, the same friend group
Gotcha.
once we were here. And she said, you know, she was going to start a baking company.
Okay.
Well, at the same time, I was sitting at my job, and I said, I'm going to start a baking business, not knowing, you know, anything about her story. So some of our mutual friends were like, well, wait a minute. She's kind of got the same thing going. Why don't you two meet? So we did, and like within 15 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't even a long meeting. It's kind of one of those things where you know when you're dealing with good people. It just worked. It just worked, and we've been now in business 10 years this year.
Why did you choose this particular location?
That's an interesting.
That's a great story.
Yeah, it's a really, really great story. There was a woman, Angela Sanders. She was a friend of a friend. And she was putting on these free concert series here at the mall.
All right.
And she contacted me and said, hey, you know, we're doing these free concerts. If you guys would be interested, you can set up a table outside. You can sell your desserts. Whatever you make is yours.
Right.
But, you know, if you want the exposure, you can do that.
Right. And this is what year?
This was in
2011. Yeah, 2011.
So we did that, and what happened was there was such a great response to what we were selling that the mall started hearing about it, and they were like, well, wait a minute, who are these people and what do they have? So they came out one day, the mall management introduced themselves, and the courting started from there.
Yeah.
But we were very reluctant about
We said no
here.
at first.
Yeah, we were
And
not
it wasn't
interested.
even because we didn't want to be at this particular location. We just didn't really know if we were ready for such a big undertaking, right? And so we kind of went back and forth until we came to something that made us comfortable to move forward.
But there was another part of it. So my first experience with LA was watching the movie Boys in the Hood. So I thought that was the LA experience. Right. So it's that, and I think that happens, you know, exactly. I think that happens with lots of people in different cultures all the time.
Oh,
we're all guilty of that.
Yes.
So we, not being from here, we had heard things about this particular mall that were not the best things. And we were just kind of like,
And we had a lot of people in our ear saying that we need to go to maybe West Hollywood or Beverly Hills, and that we would do a lot better over there if we started our business over there. And you know, we just started meeting more with the people in this mall and just being in the area, having meetings, and we're just like, what? That the stereotype is not correct.
Doesn't match.
No, it doesn't. And we were already active in this community through our sorority and through like just being at events, and we just had a really good feeling about being here.
Tell us about this Cupcake Wars, the Food Network experience, all of that.
Gosh. Well, we've been on 3 times.
Okay.
Our third time was when we actually won Cupcake Wars.
I see.
And the first experience was really interesting because we were in our first location on Pico. We had 2 locations on Pico. We were in our first location on Pico, and some stuff went down, and we were like, what are we gonna do? The same morning, her car broke down in the producer's parking lot, parking space. It was just so our first experience, our first experience with Cupcake Wars, we remember more of all of the challenges than we did just the experience, any good that came out of it. And then that's the one that we didn't win. We didn't even get close to winning that one. But they called us back maybe a year later for another season, and we went back knowing a little bit more about how to win, and we got down to the final, and then we did not win there. So then they called us back in 2012 for another season, which was their last season, and Shoni was like, I'm not going.
With that look,
she was like, you can go, I don't want to do it. We're not doing it. I said, but we have to redeem ourselves, you know, 3rd time's a charm. And like, you know. So she was like, you can do it. Nah. She was like, I was like, well, I'll go. So I went, and we won. For the 3rd, I think it was just like a matter of now we've been there for the 3rd time. We know what to expect. We know what the judges are expecting. So let's go ahead and just rock this thing out. And we did, and we won the $10,000.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So are there any plans to build this business beyond just this location?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, that's been a plan of ours for a long time, and I think we're getting closer to making that happen now that we've this is our baby, and our baby is starting to feed itself and walk on its own. So now we're able to like, let's go have another baby, because now we got this one doing what it needs to do.
All right, Shoneji and Catarah of Southern Girl Desserts. I'm gonna get into it.
Yes.
This is the one. This is the sweet potato.
That's the sweet potato.
All right.
Go ahead and peel it back.
Now we have seen people eat the paper too. So
I'm a paper eater.
Don't feel bad.
But chewer.
All right. I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna concentrate on this. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
The next time you're in the LA area, stop by. Say hey to me and Catarah. We're right here inside the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Mall. Come and enjoy any of these delicious desserts.
Do it.
You don't have to go to the South to get Southern desserts. We're right here on Crenshaw MLK, just a stop away. Or call Eat 24 Grubhub. They got you too. We'll get it delivered to you.
Come see us.